It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. Deebo Samuel gonna get a chance to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, 49ers.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. On the draw, here comes McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stopped him for no gain.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. They'll motion over Samuel. On third down, here's McCaffrey. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 49ers, and he is going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
A first down throw for Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Purdy now on second down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. Powering forward. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's four down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Moody's extra point is good, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Great, set. Silver, set. Carl Leviani. Hey, 73, Carl Leviani. Hey. You won't love. No touch.
To the air right away is Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Great, set. Carl Leviani. No touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's good for an Eagles.
No touch, set.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
No touch.
Now Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
73.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
No
line.
touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Great, set. Hey. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. They face 2nd down and 7. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing on second down is Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're going. That is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, second and goal.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Charvarius Ward.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Great, set. King, Field King, Field King. No touch.
Hurts now. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Great, set. Miami, 63. No touch.
Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
Man. No touch.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains.
No touch that. Tiger Hornets. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Good, shot. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Now Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
No touch.
Here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
I think what stands out here, Mike, is there's a lot of guys in the league with the ball in their hands. They have great straight line speed. But it's the footwork. It's the ability to make you miss. That's what stands out about this guy, and you can see here on the big game.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Great, set. Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. No touch.
Here's Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
73. Crowd left Yanni. Hey, Silver. Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. Dice right. No touch.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Samuel gonna see what he can do. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
49ers 7.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
On third and long, Purdy, that one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That one incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
On second down, Purdy. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
73, 73. Try to let me at it. Oh, it's Silver, ready? Hey, easy, 63, 63, bang. No touch.
On first down, it's Hurts. That is caught downfield by Campbell. That pass play good for 22. First down, Philadelphia.
5-yard line.
Hey! Yeti! Don't touch it! Don't touch it!
Hurts to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he's got it at the 1. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Woo! Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
He's brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, 49.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's to his tight end, Kittle.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Purdy on first down. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's in! George Kittle! Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit.
49ers 14.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And this is taken in by the defense.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
So clearly, time is not on their side, but with that clutch conversion, it still keeps their hopes alive. They need to score so fast here, Mike. It's going to take 2. So get this first one and try to get that ball back again. Long shot of it happening, but at least they got a chance. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
63. Tiger Hornet. Crowd left, Yanni. Go Silver, ready? Hey, easy. 63, bad. Crowd left, Yanni. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. This one complete to Campbell. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Do on left. 73. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. 63, 63, 63.
Throwing is Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
Hey, let's go.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 49ers 11-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end Dallas Goedert that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, 73, 73.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. A gain of 11 there, and a first down. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Good, check.
They'll try to sneak it here. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the plane. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Second and goal.
Crowd left Yeti. Good, set.